room. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here are the top 10 action movies you need to watch right now on Netflix, Prime, and Tubi. Explosions, epic fights, and edge-of-your-seat sequences await in every film. This list is packed with heart-pounding moments, jaw-dropping stunts, and relentless excitement from beginning to end. Don't miss a single second of these adrenaline-fueled thrill rides. Set during the Vietnam War, Ambush throws viewers straight into the chaos of a deadly mission gone wrong. A group of soldiers is tasked with recovering top-secret intelligence that could shift the balance of power, but an unexpected attack forces them underground into the enemy's tunnel network. What begins as a recovery operation quickly turns into a nightmare of claustrophobic combat, deadly traps, and psychological terror. With the enemy closing in from every direction, the soldiers must fight to survive in an environment designed to crush them, blending war drama with tense survival horror. In Les Orphelins, the story unfolds around two childhood friends whose lives took opposite paths. One became a law enforcement officer, the other turned to the streets, but both are pulled back together after the mysterious death of the woman they once loved. Her teenage daughter refuses to accept the official version and takes matters into her own hands, uncovering secrets tied to a powerful corporation that will stop at nothing to silence her. What begins as a search for truth quickly spirals into danger, forcing the estranged men to protect her before tragedy strikes again. Set in the Basque Country, the film combines explosive action, tense chases, and raw emotion in a gripping modern thriller.
Everybody get down!
It ain't going down like that, son. This is my show.
Out of Exile follows a recently paroled thief who is desperate to rebuild his broken life while planning one last high-stakes job. When an armored car heist spirals out of control, he and his crew suddenly find themselves hunted by a relentless FBI agent, turning what was supposed to be a clean getaway into a deadly chase. Caught between family struggles and mounting pressure from the law, he risks everything to provide a better future for his estranged daughter. Tension escalates as loyalty is tested, betrayals emerge, and survival becomes the only option. Mixing gritty action with emotional depth, the film delivers a raw crime thriller that balances explosive sequences with a story rooted in redemption and consequence.
The true action hero is tough, he's confident. No! They will take responsibility for their...
In Die Hard, the story follows a man desperate to break free from being labeled only as comic relief, determined to prove he can lead as a true action star. He joins an intense training program that promises to transform him into the hero he wants to be. But what begins as a series of lessons quickly spirals into life-threatening challenges. The line between acting and reality blurs as stunts turn into real explosions, shootouts, and dangerous encounters that force him to face his deepest fears. Balancing satire with over-the-top action, the film plays with Hollywood stereotypes while keeping the audience hooked with non-stop energy, outrageous scenarios, and a fast pace that never slows down. In Shotgun Wedding, a couple's dream destination wedding in the Philippines quickly turns into a chaotic nightmare when pirates storm the resort and take their entire party hostage, demanding a hefty ransom. Separated from their families, the bride and groom must rely on courage, wit, and teamwork to escape. uncovering a deeper conspiracy involving the bride's ex-fiancé along the way. Explosive firefights, daring rescues, and high-stakes confrontations keep the tension sky-high, while the couple navigates their own relationship struggles under extreme pressure. Blending action and comedy, the film delivers relentless energy, humorous moments, and romance, all packed into a fast-paced, entertaining 100-minute ride.
Drum. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The Best Man follows a team of elite mercenaries who successfully rescue an American woman kidnapped in Mexico, but the mission comes at a cost, leaving one team member critically injured. A year later, the rescued woman is preparing to marry one of her saviors, and the wedding brings together the remaining members of the team at a secluded resort and casino. What starts as a celebration quickly turns chaotic when a heavily armed crew arrives, forcing everyone to fight for survival once again. With tense standoffs, explosive action, and high-stakes drama, the film balances thrilling sequences with character-driven moments. Over its 90-minute runtime, it builds suspense steadily, delivering intense action, unexpected twists, and moments of loyalty and courage under fire.
My mom, she said, you never loved her.
The Kitchen is set in a dystopian London in 2040, where the wealthy elite live in luxury, while the lower classes are trapped in decaying high-rises called The Kitchen. Izzy, a former thief, is trying to stay on the straight path, but when his young son falls gravely ill, he is forced back into crime to secure the funds needed for survival. The story follows his high-stakes heist, which not only puts his life at risk, but also impacts everyone in the community, highlighting themes of family, survival, and systemic inequality. Packed with tension, moral dilemmas, and the struggles of life on the edge, the film delivers a gripping, emotional thriller that keeps viewers hooked from start to finish. The Killer is set in Paris and follows Z, a highly skilled professional assassin, known as the Queen of the Dead, who works for a powerful crime lord. During a nightclub hit, she unintentionally blinds a young singer, but chooses to spare her life, an act that turns her world upside down. Betrayed by her employer and hunted by a relentless police investigator, Z is forced to navigate a deadly web of danger and deception. As she confronts her past and fights for survival, every decision becomes a matter of life and death. Packed with intense action sequences, high-stakes suspense, and gripping drama, the film delivers a thrilling ride that keeps viewers on the edge of their seats from start to finish.
Stand the fuck down.
I know she sent you.
Imani follows Faith, a wife and mother recovering from amnesia after a car accident, only to slowly realize that her life is not what it seems. As her memories return, she uncovers that she is actually a highly trained Army Special Ops lieutenant, holding classified information that could expose a dangerous government conspiracy. Struggling to reconcile her civilian life with her deadly past, Faith is thrust into a high-stakes game of survival, pursued by unknown enemies, and forced to make life or death decisions. Packed with tension, twists, and relentless suspense, the film explores identity, memory, and hidden truths. With its gripping narrative and edge-of-your-seat action, Imani delivers a thrilling, intense ride that keeps viewers hooked until the very end.
Ooh, mine's bigger.
What are you doing? I needed a gun, so you asked for it.
Borderlands follows Lilith, a skilled and infamous bounty hunter, returning to the chaotic planet Pandora. She is tasked with finding the missing daughter of Atlas, the galaxy's most powerful and ruthless figure. To succeed, Lilith forms a team of misfits, including a former soldier, explosives expert, hulking enforcer, brilliant scientist, and a sardonic robot. Together, they face deadly environments, ruthless adversaries, and unexpected betrayals while racing against time to rescue the girl whose fate could change the balance of the universe. Packed with explosive action, sharp humor, and sci-fi spectacle, the film explores loyalty, survival, and the costs of power. With high-stakes missions and relentless thrills, Borderlands delivers an adrenaline-fueled adventure that keeps viewers glued from start to finish.